Today we're playing Welcome to the Storm. Now I am in the middle of a run, and what I'll do is I'll explain the game mechanics as I go along. But I must say it's probably the most fun I've had in a city builder in a very long time. It's got like rogue-like elements. So you have like runs, and right at the end you reset. You go to the Smoldering City where you buy upgrades, and these are like bonuses that will last in like future runs. And then you get deeds, which are like challenges you unlock to get new XP, to unlock different buildings and all stuff like that. So as you can see, so far this run, I've had one successful city. Like the further you go out from the volcano, the Smoldering City, the more difficult it is, but the more rewards you get. So we'll start right here. Now for difficulty, I'll stay on Pioneer. I've done Veteran a few times. I've only managed to complete it once. So I'm still learning. And before you start, you can see additional effects. So statue, but that's because we unlocked a statue on the map right here. And that is a negative effect. When we get cornerstones, we can choose from one less, which is very bad, and you'll see why in a second. And we also have Gift of the Woodlands. The Royal Woodlands are very lush and rich in timber. Trees give more wood. And you can see things that are available naturally. So we've got clay, plant fiber, eggs, roots, berries, meat, mushrooms, vegetables, sea marrow, and insects. So if we've got a summary, we need 14 reputation to win, but if we get 14 Queen's Impatience, we lose. So let's see, we can choose from 4 of these, 4 humans, and these materials to start with, or 8 beavers. Now, beavers are my favorite because they actually have a bonus effect with wood, so they're very good woodcutters. So we're going to pick the beavers, and we'll just take as much food as we can. So we can take vegetables, eggs, roots. Actually, we'll take away 1 root and we'll get stone. So starting off with our vegetables, eggs, and stone, and then we embark. There you are. So now we can see the actual effects. So this game has seasons. You have the drizzle, then you have like nothing, and then you have the storm. Now the storm is very bad, but doing drizzle, you get some positive effects. So during drizzle, you get +3 to berry production. So we gain more berries per yield, and we have lightweight wood. The evaporating rainwater has made wood a lot lighter in this region. Woodcutters carry 10 additional goods in drizzle. Then in the storm, we have -4 to global resolve. You can see resolve right here. If it goes like below 0, they'll start to leave. Hostility level 1, we get -2. Also a level 1, we get... As a result of heavy rainfall, the travel cost of trade routes during the storm is higher by 2, so that's not great for trade. And then under an open sky, lack of shelter in such a malevolent storm is gross negligence of the villagers. So villagers with this effect have soaked clothes and get -5 resolve. So down here you can see the reputation points. If we fill this bar, we win. If this red bar fills, we lose. Now to start out, we need woodcutters. These are like the most essential thing. So we'll build 2. And these guys will go and build these now straight away. Now, if you look around the map, we can see these glades. All you need to do to open them is just cut through the wood, and you'll open the glade. And inside of glades, you get like new resources, events, and such like that. So they're very good to open. But each one you open will add to the hostility of the forest. And if that goes up very high, your villagers will have negative effects like some of these. And these ones are like dangerous. And then I think we also have, hopefully somewhere, a forbidden glade. These will have like events, sometimes like new buildings, villagers, and such like that. But yeah, they're quite dangerous. You don't want to open them too early. So starting out, if we click Alt, we can mark all these trees to be cut, but no glades will be open because we don't want to increase the hostility just yet. Now this is an ancient hearth. So you need to assign someone to stand here and they'll refill it. So it uses fuel like coal, sea marrow, oil, and wood. But if it burns out, you're in a lot of trouble. So we need to be careful and keep that stocked up with fuel. But nice, our wood cutting camps are built. So we're going to assign beavers because they have bonuses for wood. So we'll do that, and they'll start chopping away at these trees right away. And we also have eggs. So we're going to build a scavenger's camp. They can collect these eggs so we can get some food on the go. There we are. Every year you unlock a new cornerstone. Remember that effect? But because of that totem, we have 1 less to pick from, which is very bad. So, specialized grain farming techniques. Grain production is increased by +1 for every 25 times it's produced. Or scouts learn how to be very careful when looting abandoned caches. Every opened cache lowers hostility by 15 points. So we're going to pick that up. Because caches you can open and it'll give you reputation. So it's a really good way to get over that finish line towards the end. And if we can use it and lower hostility, because look, we're almost at level 1. So yeah, that's a very good thing to do. And we're able now to pick our first 3 orders. These are basically missions from the Queen. And you complete them, you gain like resources and reputation. So what we can do is produce 3 packs of provisions and 3 packs of crops. We'll gain amber grain and 4 newcomers and 1 reputation point. Or keep Harpy's reputation above 10 for 30 seconds. That should be easy. So let's test it. Let's build a shelter. Now each shelter holds 3 people. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That'll do for now. And build them and we'll see it's going up to 10. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick this and we're going to pick this. So we get 2 extra harpies, 30 berries and 3 paths. And we can also start more as well. Wait, build 35 paths and we get shovels. Villagers move 10% faster on roads and 10 stone. Or you can sell goods and have 4 amber, which is like the currency. And we get 6 tools, 1 wildfire essence and 2 new people. I'm going to do this one. It's a bit more difficult, but tools are very important. You have to have tools to open the caches. And that's basically what I rely on after I've done most of my missions to finish the game. What is this? Keep beavers resolve above 18. We do get 2 new beavers though, so we're going to do that one. And there we are. We kept the harpies resolve over 10 for 30 seconds. So we can complete that. And as you can see, our reputation jumped up. Now, for reputation bonuses, you can pick a building. We do have 4 we could pick from. But right now, I'm not going to pick any because we don't know what resources these glades are going to have. So if you pick the wrong buildings, you're kind of screwed. Now, a quick way to boost resolve is obviously build more buildings, which we will do. There's 1 more house. And what we can do is click lighter treatment. So we boost their resolve by 5, but everybody else gets a -5. We do that, they're up to 18. So if we can hold them on 18, we completed 2 missions. So we have been very lucky with our first 2 orders. And now we assign people to our scavengers camp. And they'll start collecting the eggs for food. There we are, we completed that one as well. We've been very lucky with these 2. So we got 2 more beavers. Roots and parts. Now, parts are good because they're used for some buildings. And we've completed them so quick, we don't unlock the next set of orders for another 8 minutes. So we're well ahead of schedule, which is great. And we do need to sell goods and have 4 amber. Now, to sell goods, we need to build a trading post. So we'll chuck it down, say, right there. So with the trading post, we can see we get a trader in 7 minutes. We could call them at the cost of reputation, but I'm happy enough to just wait. Now, trade routes, you have to build some packs of provisions, and then you can actually sell, say, packs of trading goods, pack of building materials, roots, and sea marrow for this amount of amber. And we're not going to do any just yet, but it is a great way to get amber. And it's always good as well at the start to build a crude workshop and a makeshift post. They're basically like just really early game basic workstations that you will be able to outgrow very quick. If you unlock a new building, you can see this is 2-star for herbs. So basically that produces more. So right now these ones look a very 1-star, so they're quite terrible, but you might need them at the start. So a crude workstation will produce planks, fabric, and bricks, although very inefficiently, but you still need them at the start to build certain things. So you just kind of need to take the loss until you can unlock like a lumber mill or something like that. Now we could re-roll it, but farms, herbalist camps, they're all great, but we just don't know what we're going to find in these glades. I don't open them yet because we don't need to. And if you open them too fast, the hostility will just go out of control and it'll be very difficult. So let's assign 2 beavers here. And what we're going to do is we'll get them to make 20 planks and 20 fabric. And let's just say 10 bricks if possible. So we can create bricks. We'll do that. And fabric, we have nothing to create. So we need plant fiber, leather, or reeds. So hopefully in one of these glades we can find some plant fiber, and then we can make clothes for our people so they're not so miserable during the storms. So our first storm starts in 3, 2, 1. Now we're in the storm section, so that's when these negative effects start. So right now we've got a -4 to resolve. As you can see, their resolve is dropping, and now quite unluckily, I guess, all of our next ones are only on level 1 hostility. So if we get to level 1 hostility, our next storm is going to be very dangerous. So we do need to just be very careful of that. But right now we're chilling. We're doing quite well. This one's quite big, this glade, and it's not like a dangerous event. So we're going to try and open it. Let's just see what kind of resources we can get. So we'll open that one. And then the storm is about to go into drizzle. And then during drizzle, you get newcomers and a cornerstone. So we can get lizards, which we haven't got yet. These are good for like collecting meat and that. But these come with plant fiber, coats, and reeds. Yeah, we're going to take them. And we get another cornerstone. So, woodcutter's prayer. Oh, I've never noticed that before. This cornerstone option will disappear if you decide to unpause the game before choosing it. Sometimes it is worth just not picking it yet and deciding in a minute, but this will disappear. If you want to take, you must first give +1 wood production, lose all stored fuel upon picking this cornerstone. Okay, that's bad. Yeah, because we don't want to lose all our stored fuel right now. We won't pick that. Frequent caravans. The constant flow of goods keeps villagers distracted. Gain 3 to resolve for 60 seconds every time you finish a trade route. Yeah, well, maybe do some trading, so that could be worth it. But I just love that you can actually fail in this game. Now, once you do complete all the missions, you do have an option to carry on the same settlement, but you don't have to, which is great. Now, this wasn't a very good glade. All we've got is more eggs. So we'll move that down so it's in range of all of them. And we do have a small cache. Now, we need 6 tools. We do have 12. Although, if we do it, we can keep the goods and we get stone and copper ore, which copper ore can be smelted down into copper ingots, and that can be used for, like, making more tools. Or we can secure it. We get 10 amber and 5 reputations. We might actually do that, to be honest. Amber's good. So when a trader comes now, which should be soon, 11 seconds. Oh, we might actually just miss them. But yeah, we can actually buy resources from them. Yeah, so the trader has arrived, so we can sell and buy. Do we need anything from here? Probably not. Although, we need to sell goods worth 8 amber for our task. So we could sell these. These are used for building other small hearths, but you often find them anyway, so I'm not too worried about that right now. You can buy, like, perks and houses from them for amber, but right now we don't have any amber. So let's trade that. So we can get 10 amber for 2 of these. And that hopefully should complete both. Yes. So now we can deliver that one as well. So we just got 2 newcomers, 1 of those things we just sold, and 6 more tools. So we can open more caches. Actually not bad. Oh, and in 12 seconds, we get to unlock new missions as well. So, pick an order. Produce 30 clothes or have 8 beavers and have them over 20 resolve. I don't think we're going to get them over 20 resolve. We'll build shelters so everybody's housed and then we'll see. We need 2 more. If we build 4 decorations, we get a bonus to our resolve for upgrading our hub. So what I usually do is just build 4 benches just out of the way right here. It's got to be inside this orange zone. Once they're built, we'll have a bonus to our resolve as well. Once upgraded, there we are. We get a +2 to global resolve. They're up to 14. Once this house is built, if they can get to 15, we can boost it by 5. No, not going to happen. You can see what they need for it here. Yeah, it's not going to happen. We're just missing it. That is very unlucky. Or we could produce clothes. But hold off on picking it for now and see if we can build up our guy's resolve. But we're just going to have to pick one, to be honest with you. For now, we could re-roll, but no, we will pick one. Now, small farms and herb gardens both require fertile land on the floor, and we haven't found any yet, so it's no good picking one of them. Herbalist camps could be useful, so if you find herbs, berries, or mushrooms in the wild, we can collect them. So I'll pick that for now. That's exactly what we were looking for, a way to produce fabric. So if we produce fabric, we can then hopefully produce clothes. We might need a clother. So we kind of need a bit of luck. Trapper's camp. There's meat wild in this map. So we will pick up a trapper's camp. And for now, we'll leave it at that. So right now, we don't really have too much use for the buildings. But hopefully soon we will. Although, we will build a leather worker. We'll chuck it down, say right there. To produce some fabric for us. So we'll stop this person producing fabric very inefficiently. And we do get a free reroll, actually. So we'll reroll it and see what we get. That produces tools, and our tools open the caches, but very inefficiently. But this guy produces coats, so let's do that. So now what we can do, in this place we can produce fabric, and then in this building right here, we'll place it down behind. We'll get more room soon, it's very cramped right now. We're in this new building, we can produce coats for 2 fabric each, and say we'll limit it at 20 coats. So what we'll do is we're going to unlock this one. We should be able to produce 30 coats quite easily, I hope. So for this objective, we need to sacrifice oil and sacrifice coal, or have 10 planks, 8 bricks, and 8 fabric. That's much easier to do. So we'll pick up that one as well. So actually what we need to do, we need to limit this at 30 because we need 30 for the mission. We'll just get 1 person to work in each of them for now. And we desperately need fabrics. We need to find like plant fiber or something in the wild. I don't know which way to expand next. It could be worth expanding a little bit more. Maybe this one is quite big. See if we get lucky. Yeah, we'll try it. So we're going to turn off these. We're going to get these guys to straight up go through there as quick as possible. And hopefully, yeah, find some plant fiber or something like that we can steal. That would then complete both of our missions we'll be able to do. Oh, we found fertile soil. Ooh, do we have a farm? No, we didn't pick up the farm either. No. Oh, no. So we have fertile soil and bushes. So I think we can collect the bushes. We did pick up a herbalist camp. So we'll chuck a herbalist camp in here. And what we're going to do is we're going to break down these trees to make it a bit less narrow. Yeah, maybe we'll pick up a farm soon and we can actually use this soil to get, like, grain. We do have a small cache as well. We do have the tools. Could get box of grain and sack of flour or amber and Queen's Grace. Yeah, you know what? Let's open it. So that's an extra 0.5 reputation. That might actually unlock us a new blueprint. Now, herbalist camps, we'll just put anyone on there and then they'll go and collect herbs, berries, and mushrooms, what they can collect. Yeah, they do just have mushrooms. And we're back in another storm. Luckily, our resolve is staying positive for now. So people ain't just going to abandon us. No, I'm going to take the risk. It's very risky to do this very early, because some events you need like quite late game items to actually be able to solve. If you don't solve them, you get very negative effects, but we're going to take the risk and hope there's some good resources behind this one. I mean, we will keep building paths as well, because people walk faster on paths. This game's all about efficiency. Okay, so we've unlocked the Stone Tooth Termite Burrow. So this is like a negative event. Ooh, so if we don't finish this in 10 minutes... it destroys all stored building materials, bricks, fabric, and planks. No, we can't do that. But while you are working on it, we get harvesting and planting are 60% slower and -6 to global resolve. But we can salvage it and we get insect traps. So we get 1 insect for every 2 mushrooms produced. We haven't actually found any mushrooms just yet though. But that could be useful. +2 to stone production and 40 insects, or keep a termite nest. Ooh, it's basically unlimited insects. So yeah, we're going to convert it. And we'll put 2 dwarves to go over there. We can pick what material we want to use. We will use resin. And now investigate. Yeah, resolve has dropped, which is very bad. But hopefully, yeah, we need to get this. But we do need to get this finished within 10 minutes or we're in trouble. Now, there is a large cache, which needs 14 tools to open. We only have 6. So we can't do anything with that just yet. There's also meat production here, more berries, which is great, and more fertile soil, which we can't use just yet. We really need a trapper's camp, so we'll do another reroll, please. No, because trappers' camps will actually go and collect the meat. Ooh, actually, a carpenter will produce tools very efficiently and planks. So we'll pick that, and we won't do anything else for now. So we're going to build this, definitely, a carpenter, and then we'll go into our crude workshop, and we'll stop them making planks, because right now they're using 8 wood for 2 planks. This one should be much more efficient. Now, new year, we get to pick more people. We'll get this fabric and more dwarves, always good. And we get another cornerstone. Gain 1 ancient tablet for every 2 glade events solved. Or gain 10 amber every time a villager dies. No, we'll go hidden reward. We still actually haven't found a good way to get plant fiber. We kind of need, so we can produce fabric and actually move on. Oh, we've already unlocked Trapper's Camp. Well, I didn't realize that. So we will put a Trapper's Camp here so they can collect meat from here. And leather as well. So we can assign people now to collect meat, which is more food, which is what we want, because starving villagers are very unhappy, of course. Yeah, so we've completed this event, and now we have a termite nest, which produces 5 insects per minute. And we can pick new orders. We still haven't completed these, but we are working towards them. So we need to have 10 leisure or 10 decorations of the type aesthetics. Yeah, the rewards for this are much better. We get large berry basket, so more berry production. 15 amber and box of crystallized dew. These can also be used for tools as well, which we will need. So let's pick that. Complete 8 trade routes and have 15 amber. Or we can have rebuild or salvage ruins and 12 packs of provisions. We won't pick any of these just yet. And what we can do, remember if we, in this, look, we can use crystallized dew to actually make tools as well as wood. So yeah, we're going to definitely be needing to do that. And a trader has arrived. So what can we buy from you? Oh, did we pick one for the ale? See, we could have picked one, this one, and produced ale instead, and we could have just bought the ale. So that's why you should sometimes definitely wait. Tools are always good, to be honest. We'll buy some tools off you. And now with these tools, hopefully we have enough now to... We have 14 exactly. So yes, we can go and open this. Let's go get coal, parts, oil... Oh, and barrels of ale again, or 1 reputation and 30 amber. We'll pick that as well. We just want the reputation points, because that's what wins in the end. Unless it's like a material we really need. If it's like copper, where we can produce more tools, I will sometimes take the goods. But more often than not, I'm just taking the reputation. And we've completed. We have 30 clothing. So deliver that. We got reinforced needles, more fabric production, 5 packs of provisions, and 5 parts. And we do need 10 aesthetics. So aesthetics are these blue ones. So these are easy. All we need is to place 10 decorations. We'll just place 10 lamps. There you go. Once they're built, we should complete that as well. Oh, and we have enough planks, bricks, and fabrics to deliver this one. So we get wildfire essence, crate of clay and leather. Very nice. And Royal Gardens is complete. So we get berry basket, 15 amber, and box of crystallized dew. So if we go over here, these guys will now start converting that dew into tools. So we're going to definitely focus on that. We have no copper anyway. So we're going to, yeah, get them to focus on that as soon as possible. Ooh, and we have a leather from that reward. So that we can convert that leather into fabric to make more clothes. Exactly what we need. So we want our people to stay happy during the storm. And if we hover over here, we can see they have clothes. So that is adding to their resolve. Oh, we've accidentally opened something else. Okay, I didn't mean to open this. So we have clay deposit, roots, flax field. Ooh, so we can actually use flax field to get plant fiber to create leather, medium abandoned cache, large abandoned cache, and a petrified tree. If we don't finish it in 9 minutes and 45 seconds, it destroys all stored planks and wood. So we're going to want to finish this quick. And we can either get a vessel of incense and stone, or amber and reputation. You know what? Once again, we'll take the reputation. We'll send it back to the Citadel. A scavenger camp is still using eggs, but we're going to move them over here because there's a lot of roots over here. These massive roots. We do have clay, but we don't really need to gather it right now, to be honest. Resolve is low. There's not really much we can do about that right now. So yeah, people are probably going to leave during this storm. We could build a bathhouse. That will help with their resolve. So let's pick that. We may have to put that down. Now, you have like harpy houses, lizard houses, human houses, and such like that. They hold less people, but it does increase their resolve. So it can be worth doing that. But for now, we'll see if we can get a bathhouse down. It's going to be expensive. But I mean, if we can build it, it'll definitely be worth it. We'll also move our woodcutters as well. Get them to keep chopping up this way, I think. A lot of trees here we can use for fuel, so we want to keep stocked up on wood. There's a decent chunk of fertile soil here as well. So I would like to maybe get a farm or something. We'll re-roll. We got 25 amber. We can re-roll that. Smelter. So that can make copper bars, crystallized dew, and biscuits. So how do we make dew then? We need herbs. We can use insects, clay, and spark dew, and we can get crystallized dew, which then we can make into tools. You know what? Let's pick a smelter. Ooh, and a clother. Oh, actually. So we can get a level 3 coat or level 3 fabric. And remember, the more stars, the more efficient it is to use less materials to make them. Now, we are kind of struggling for fabric. So if we make a weaver, and this, go on then. We got them both. So what we can do, these are only level 2 coats and level 2 fabric. So if we build the 2 new buildings, a weaver to produce more efficient fabric, and then also a clother, we can disable these and we can make more coats and leather much cheaper. Now it's beginning of what, year 3 is it? Yeah, year 3, so we get another cornerstone. So we've had this one already, frequent caravans. We'll pick that again. We will hopefully do some caravans at some point, but right now, don't really need to. And we have solved a lot of missions, so our impatience is very low, which is a very good sign. Ooh. These guys come with 5 tools. Yes. Now, these are costing planks and fabric to build once the materials are delivered, but our bathhouse is going up. So hopefully, our resolve will go up as well. We need people working here, so I'll just chuck 3 random people, 1 of each. So we do have a bathhouse completed. Now they'll start focusing on the weaver and clother, and we can basically disable these. We won't need to have people working in here then, because we don't really need any of this stuff yet anyway. So we'll stop you making clothes. Very inefficiently, that's costing 2 fabric for 10 coats. And what is this? 3 plant fiber for 3 fabric. But now, 2 plant fiber for 3 fabric. And 1 fabric for 10 coats. That's very efficient. Yeah, so these are basically disabled. Now we don't really need anyone making any of this. So we can kind of remove everyone from there, move them into here. And that's hopefully going to fix our fabric and coat situation. And we can pick more cornerstones. So complete 8 trade routes. Or, yeah, okay, we're going to do some trade routes. Because we do have cornerstones, which give us bonuses for trade routes. So what is this? Have at least 10 harpies for 120 seconds and keep them above 20 resolve. Don't think we're going to be able to do that one. Or, which stands in level 2 with 2 settlements from trade routes. Yeah, we're going to have to big focus on trade routes then. And also have at least 16 lizards for 30 seconds. We have 6. Okay, that's not looking good. Or pickled goods, skewers, and jerky. So we're not going to unlock that yet either. So we need to start focusing on trade routes. So we can sell fabric, look. It's going to cost us 2 packs of provisions to send the person. They will complete that trade route and we'll get 3 amber. So let's do that. Do we have an efficient way to produce packs of provisions? No. So we're going to have to use a makeshift post. So we'll chuck one down there. It's very inefficient, but if that's the only way we can produce provisions, we kind of just need to do it. Right, and what we can do is packs of provisions, enable them, and say just produce, always have 10 in, we'll do always have 15 in stock. So they can use berries, eggs, and insects to produce these. And we can use these to send traders out to trade. Now, trade goods we could sell. And also wine. Our weaver produces trade goods. So if you go to our weaver, enable that. We have nothing we can actually use to produce them though. Or we can use pigment, 8 pigment to create trade goods. So we can open someone back over here and we can, let's just say, create, we need to sell 2 trade goods. And 2 trade goods is going to cost 16. So create 16 pigment. They do that, hopefully quick. And then we can use that pigment to create 2 packs of provisions. I have messed up the maths there though, because we only need 8 to create 2 trade goods. So let's do that. We do have a trader. So let's see, anything useful? Tools, yes, we'll buy them. Don't really want anything else, to be honest, off you. We'll sell you both ancient tablets we have, and one of our wildfire essence. And we'll chuck you an amber as well. And we can do that, and we got 10 extra tools. Oh, the trade routes have changed. So we don't actually need trade goods anymore, so that was useless. Perfect. Oh, we'll still make some, because you never know if we'll need some later, so we'll make 4, just in case somebody else wants to buy them. And we can collect this trade route, so we'll get our amber. We have 1 out of 8 completed. We can buy trade offer expansions. We have a lot of amber, so let's do it. We can sell 6 planks. Let's do that. We have 45 tools. But I don't know why we can't actually sell these. We don't have enough provisions. So we're going to we'll produce 30 of them. And hopefully quick. So yeah, basically our plan right now, produce a lot of provisions and do a lot of trade routes. Over time, we will increase our standing with them. We need to get 2 settlements to level 2. So we need to upgrade them both. So we really need to sell to both of them. We spent a lot of amber getting more trade slots. But just in case there's something useful. Ooh. Actually, I'll just sell them 2 tools. Oh, there we are. So someone has gone ahead now to go and sell these guys 2 tools as well. So our herbalist camp have basically gone through them berry bushes, but we do have some more over here. So we're going to move this over here so you can collect these berries. We can open some of these caches as well now. We have a lot of tools. So let's just do them both, and we'll take reputation on both of them. This is the most tools I've ever had. We've been very lucky with the amount of tools we've been able to buy this game. Yeah, every game is completely different. You get different tasks, different resources, different problems. So it's just always fun. Like, I'm going to play this game a lot, I think, in my free time. It's just great. We get more people, so we can get leather, tools, or stone. We'll take tools. Why not? Right, we're going to build a smelter. We haven't put one down yet. We'll chuck it over here. Once that's built, we can start making these bars. We're going to focus now. We need stone. We can probably buy some stone. But we also need, as you can see, Spark 2. Now, Spark 2 is very easy to get. Just put a rain collector down. That will collect rain and create Spark 2. We do have another cornerstone, though. So that is 10 amber for every time a villager dies or leaves. Or wood cutting is way easier. Woodcutters camp's production is 40% quicker. Yes. So these guys are going to be 40% quicker now cutting through all these trees. There we are. We solved an event. I think that was one of these caches. Probably this one. We did get a reputation point and another blueprint to unlock. So, temples, beaver houses, guild house, or a harpy house. Now, our harpies are quite unhappy, so we'll get some harpy houses down. It'll make them much happier if they're living in their proper houses. So, we have 8 harpies. So, all we need is... build them here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Once they're built, their resolve should definitely increase a fair amount. And we'll put a harpy to collect some spark dew, and we'll get somebody working here to basically create as many of these as possible. And luckily, I don't think we have any copper ores on the ground, so we can't really produce them. Hopefully, yeah, we can collect both our trade routes. Here we are, we're up to level 1 standing with these guys. We can sell them some parts, let's do that. We can sell you some eggs, so let's get them 2 on the go as well. So yeah, as you can see, the nearby settlement, if you remember at the start, this is a settlement I already created earlier. So what happens is, basically, the queen sends you out to build a settlement. Once you get all the reputation points, you go back, start another settlement. You can actually trade with them. So you can see the storage. So this is the stuff I was producing last time. And they still have that in storage, and they'll buy certain things and that. Just such a nice touch that the settlements are not just random. They're ones you actually create. So next time now, if I'm successful with this settlement will also be on the map for me to trade with. You can pick new missions. So have at least 16 lizards for 30 seconds. You only have 7, so I don't see that happening. Or, oh, this is difficult. I don't know if we're going to be able to produce pickled goods, skewers, and jerky. Don't think we actually have the means to do so. No, we really don't. So we'll pick this one and hope we can select lizards at the start of each year. Build 30 paved roads. And we get 20 amber, box of simple tools, and pottery. Or we stand in level 3 with 1 settlement. No, we'll do this. We can build paved stone, I think. Hopefully we can just buy some stone. Have at least 18 beavers or 18 harpies. What are we closer with? We have 19 beavers. So let's pick this one. And this should just complete. We just need to keep above 18 for 20 more seconds. Trade routes both complete again. We can sell them tools. We can sell them an ancient tablet for 18 amber. Let's do that. We'll sell them to auto-collect as well, make my life easier. And we have completed this one. We need paved roads, so we do need to get stone. I'm hoping we can buy that from a trader is what I'm really hoping for. Otherwise, we're going to be in trouble with that. But we have so many tools. What I'm going to do is open another hostile. Like, this one is very dangerous. Not going to open that one. We'll maybe go for this one right here and hope it has a cache in it. So we need to get our woodcutters over here to start opening that one. And hopefully we have some caches we can open for the reputation points. Can unlock a lumber mill, cellar. Could do a herb garden. And then what we can do is use the herb garden right here on the fertile soil. And then turn it into a farm field. And these will collect roots and herbs from this farm. Another one over here as well. We'll do the same thing over here. We'll chuck a herb garden about there. Do the same thing. We'll get people to work in them. But it's a new year. This gives us 3 more lizards. And remember, we do need 16 lizards. So, cornerstones, protected trade. So every time we sell goods worth 15 amber, we reduced hostility. Or every 5 villagers the need for brawling fulfilled increase the chance of bringing back double the amount of goods from events. And that's not very useful for us. Don't have the ability to increase their brawling. We haven't unlocked the building. A trader has arrived. He doesn't have stone. Damn. Oh, we got this bonus right here. Traders arrive 15% quicker. So you can buy that for 15 amber and 15% to clear runs duration. So you can actually clear totems quicker. You may as well. We're rolling in amber. So yeah, we're going to dismiss him. We don't actually need him for anything else. We need someone to come with stone so we can make paved roads. Right now, we have no stone. And as far as I'm aware, we have no way to actually produce it. We can get clay, but don't need clay. We can now assign people to work in our herb garden so they'll sort this soil out and produce the goods. To make this quicker, we're just going to do like a little hole there just to break through this side a bit quicker for us. So hopefully we find another cache. We need 2 more reputation. So yeah, we can probably win this now by just opening caches and not worry too much about these missions. Well, we will finish the trade route one. We'll sell... Yeah, we'll sell 2 packs of, I think that was trade goods. How many tools do we have? We have 19, so I'm not going to sell any more tools. Right, let's see. Oh, no. We're going to have to waste tools to open this. We need to waste 8 to stop this. Otherwise, within 10 minutes, we're going to have all stored amber and wine will be lost and +1 impatience points. But while we're working it, we get -4 global resolve for every 10 amber in the settlement storage. And we have a lot of amber, I think. So that's a problem. But, ooh, let's see. That's 30 copper bars right there, which we can turn into 10 more tools. Yeah, we're going to have to do that. So then we're kind of getting past the loss of 8 right there. So yeah, we're going to have to definitely do that. Oh, there's a big encampment here, so we can get these people to join us. Right now, we are kind of struggling for food. We've got a lot of people. So I'm going to leave the encampment there. We didn't get any caches. So this was a very bad one to open. But we are going to keep opening them, though, because we need the people. We need caches to try and end this. So yeah, we're going to open this glade right here and hope for a cache or 2. Something that can push us past these 2 more reputation points that we need. Oh, and we've completed the trade route. Now we can deliver this. We get wildfire essence. Trades will arrive 15% quicker again and 8 more parts. So how long? 3 minutes left on this one. We need 1 more reputation point. You know what? Let's cancel it and restart it, but this time get the reputation point, because actually I think we need 1.1. Yes, great. So we need to find a cache quickly then that we can open to end it. We need to complete one of these, ideally. The standing level one's probably going to be the easiest. Maybe 1. Oh, What pushed us over the end? I think we must have... Oh, we completed the negative event that was still going on up here. That must have pushed us over the end. So, settlement complete. So the village position is secured. You can now choose to leave or continue to play on this map, but additional deeds won't be completed and you will not earn any more resources. So we are level 6 because I have played previously. So we got 36 food stockpiles, 12 artifacts and 12 machinery. And we completed these deeds. So looking back to world map, as you can see, we have our 2 settlements. We've completed this run. Once the bar gets here, you restart with all your bonuses. So that's like the roguelike parts of it. So then you go to the Smoldering City. Deeds. These are like missions. You gain XP. And we've passed to level 7. So, new upgrades are available. We've unlocked all these new buildings. We've unlocked a market, improved tools. So each time you do it, you get more and more powerful. Now, either food stockpiles, machinery, and artifacts told you about, you unlock like these permanent modifiers. So yeah, I gotta say, overall, I'm having such a blast because I find when you play a city builder, it's very fun at the start. And towards the end, you're kind of bored because you got everything. Well, this game will always keep you guessing, you know? I say it takes about an hour per settlement-ish. So, like, every hour, you're getting that restart again with more bonuses, more production, new missions. It's always keeping it fresh. But yeah, let me know what you think about this game. I think it comes out on the 1st. So, like, a day or two whenever this video comes out. And, of course, if you do want to see more of this on the channel, please let me know in the comments. But thank you all so much for watching, and end the video with a massive thank you to all the channel members. We have Intermio1, Victor Voss Anderson, and Endulus. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.